is Matthew the Disciple, and welcome back to Final Fantasy 16. Alright, y'all, so I'm pretty sure y'all can obviously tell, based off my appearance, that I did cut my hair. Y'all like the new look, I guess? I don't know. I know one thing for sure. I am looking kind of fresh, right?
Boy, if you don't get yours, boy, if you don't get yours, boy, if you don't get yours, boy, if you don't get yours.
Alright, y'all, so last episode, we fought the Titan, defeated King Kupka, and now he's gone, he's dead. The next thing we were going to do, we were going to get these parts for Mid to build like this little machine thingy. You got to go back to that desert area with Otto and Gav. You got to speak with Blackborn. He's going to tell us where to get it and the instructions and stuff. So, but if you guys enjoyed today's video, you guys already know what to do.
You going after the Stardust then, are you?
Okay, Stardust.
Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Both of them. Oh, you can only choose one? Okay, guess I'll choose Otto. Because I don't think this dude ever went...
Otto, you're with me.
I don't think this dude ever went with us before, has
Right,
he? Sorry, Gav. You already went on the
find
mention.
this Stardust, and how will we know it when we see it?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
And I'm guessing you'll be needing sack loads of the stuff. Might be worth our importers at the Dalimil Inn.
Okay, let's go
I'll
there.
head down there. See about finding us a wagon.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
Yous two take care, eh? I'll go and see the supplier.
Just don't let the fleece you, eh?
Right?
He wouldn't do that. He's Blackthorn's mate. Isn't he?
Best of luck.
Always gotta do something like...
Oh, shut up.
Gotta go back to that desert. Let's go over here now. Right. Make for the river in the south of the Valkyrie. Okay, let's go to the south of the river.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Otto?
I'm probably gonna make this at least 2 hours because I'm really trying to beat this. So if I can like condense the episodes as short as possible. I know I can't cut out any of the cutscene, but I'm trying to make it as short as I possibly can. Like cut out everything I don't need.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, Clive. I had a quick scout about, and I reckon this area's our best bet. Seems Blackthorn's the only one who thinks smithing with his Stardust stuff's a good idea. It's just lying here, waiting for any old fool to fill his boots.
But unlike any old fool, you thought to bring a wagon.
Well spotted. Now get filling.
Alright, where's my bucket? Gather Stardust. 0 out of 5. This doesn't have anything to contribute to the main story, does it? Maybe it does. It's just making it do these side missions, you know. Get this Stardust. Collect that. Let's
So
go.
This is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
Get this. Stardust. Alright. Let's go.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Otto's getting on.
Alright, got the Stardust.
How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
It better be enough.
More than me. Put it all together and I can't see Blackthorn complaining. Much. Here, Clive. Do you fancy a walk?
Oh, brother.
Just sitting on the beach. Not the beach. This is more like a shore. Boardwalk.
Sid would be proud.
Of what?
Of you, you idiot. The way you've carried on what he started. When we first met, I had you down as a spoilt little puppy who enjoyed nothing more than biting the hand that fed you. But 5 years on, you're the one doing the feeding. So thanks for proving me wrong.
You weren't wrong. But I changed. Thanks to Sid. And thanks to you. When I suggested taking on his name, you were the first to back me. And if you hadn't, no one else would have. I couldn't have done any of this without you, Otto.
Don't give over. You're making me blush. All I did was choose hope over despair. I gave you a chance, yes. but you're the one who took it. You took a rabble of homeless, hopeless outcasts and put them back on their feet. Gave them something worth fighting for, just like the old Cid did.
We really gotta be talking? Ah, man. I feel like they're just putting that in the game just to make it like a filler.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
Better be. I'm just trying to beat the game, man.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Good.
Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
Nice to get out and about for once. Let's do it again sometime, eh?
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Let's go back to Mid now. Alright, Mid. I got the
You'll
stardust.
be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
What?
So-
2 to go?
What's next?
Are
The
you
helm, of
kidding
course.
me, man?
For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need.
And what is that?
What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
You can't tell me?
What's her name? Right.
Alina Engineer?
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
I didn't say it.
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of...
10 minutes later.
The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand.
Yes.
Mid
Thank you.
said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there.
Great.
It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
Of course.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Where is it?
Very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Letting off steam too? I think this was at the beginning of the game, right?
Uh-huh.
Last one? Yep.
Good day to you.
What's the area? Alright. Whatever unwanted guest is here, we gotta fight. Gotta talk to her.
Oh,
She's
there
over
you
here.
are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Alright, I'll take
course.
care of it.
I'll be right back.
Slay the creature that has taken up residence in the ruins. Alright, where is it at? I don't even see it.
Anybody home?
It's hiding. Toggle. Oh, that thing? I thought I fought that
This must
already.
be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
It's like Mike Wazowski. I was a level 30. My goodness. Dodge that. What did you just put on me? Dodge that. Uh-oh. What's he doing? Alright, here we go. Whoa! Oh, dodge that. Hurry up. Hurry up, Toggle. Let's get it! Ignition! Hurry up. Rising flames. Use this aerial blast sticking by Chicky. Alright, Toggle. Let's go. Thunderstorm. Power drive. We're done, boy. Alright, lemon break time. Let's go! Took care of that.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
Alright, give me what you...
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed.
Please tell me where I get the
Don't let
material.
us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Alright, Mid.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right.
that?
Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
Where is it?
So,
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prism for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Hippocrates.
Tones?
No.
Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the
This is
details
kind
written
of
down
annoying,
here.
man.
Can you take this to him? See what he makes of it?
Why do you keep making me go all around?
Open sesame!
Alright, gotta talk to him again.
Hippocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Different approach.
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to
How to
how
do
best
it.
to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance.
Dude.
I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer.
This
If
is
you
kind
would
of
be
funny.
so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Oh, okay.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Again? Choosing Jill, most definitely. Sorry, but...
So, Clive, who will accompany you on...
Sorry, Jill, but you gotta... I don't want to cheat on you.
Very well.
Don't want to...
So then, what do we need to find?
What would happen if I chose the other girl?
Preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited.
Alright, can we just go? Go back here in order to reach.
Where's Jill?
Oh, this place again. Okay. Where's Jill right now?
Are those Pepio nuts?
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
Gotta purchase garlic, purchase Pepio nuts.
What can I interest you in today?
This.
Ah, yes.
And we got garlic, now we gotta purchase Pepio nuts. We gotta actually use money to get this stuff. Wow.
What do you want?
These nuts.
That's everything.
Let me dip.
Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Alright, Jill. Got the ingredients.
Did you find everything?
Mm-hmm.
I did. Here.
Garlic and Pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But
Why?
before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
Why? What would have happened if I would have chose the other girl? That would have been so weird if I would have chose the other girl.
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread.
Alright, get what you need. I'm gonna head back to the...
Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You all right?
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you.
Uh-oh.
Clive.
What are they about to do?
Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No.
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
No problem. Thought they were about to kiss right there. Alright, Harper crates. Harper crates?
I don't know.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well,
Hippocrates.
very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you.
Good to hear.
All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Why do you walk so slow? Like, when they literally got to turn.
Clive.
Like, look at the way they
thank you.
turn.
It was nice just being with you.
What would have happened if I chose
It
the other
appears
girl?
our work here is almost at an end.
That wouldn't have
A shame.
That wouldn't have.
I was
happened
enjoying
right there.
playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates. Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
Alright, man.
Sorry to keep
I'm
you
done.
waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
To the Black Hammer.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
She wasn't even laughing. Her mouth was closed. Alright, please tell me you got everything. Definitely hearing some building. Sometime later. Did you build it? Oh, that's it right there. So this is gonna make the ship travel or something. I don't know.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
For that, I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
What?
I'm sorry.
I'm not doing all
Did I
that.
tell you?
No, you didn't.
The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
No, I'm not doing all that.
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good.
Good luck to them, I say.
Not,
Right, I'm off to get a sling for this
not about to
elbow.
do all
Any
that,
other
bro.
work
No
comes
way.
in,
If I
keep it to
did, I
yourselves,
would
eh?
call all that out. I'm sorry. Done doing these errands. Alright. Gotta talk to her. Why did it? You know what?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown, searching for a land untouched by the Blight, just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was.
Oh, yeah.
And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Stick for Otto.
All right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the Twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Are you serious? You better not run away from me.
But you're too late!
Who's this dude? Obelisk?
Obelisk, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry at all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelisk.
Don't mention it.
Alright, let's read.
What tidings, Uncle?
A request for assistance. My dear boy, my journey to Canva has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the context of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the Fire Seas, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though, I for one believe Miss Talamon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise. I doubt the Canvervian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted, and if rumor has already reached my friend. It may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping out our door, which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man gaff for a moon or two, that you might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship mill, and warn us of any impeding attack. I trust that you'll give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle, Byron.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Uh-oh.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
That's messed up.
Nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her.
That's messed
Gotta
up.
admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in and all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Uh-oh. This is the old hideaway. So we're going back to the old one? Sid's Legacy. Central Storm Deadlands. The dust long settled little remains of the once bustling refuge many called home. Sid's Legacy. Wasn't this at the beginning of the game, right? Clive.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Y'all came in just in time.
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
Every single petal flew away, huh?
It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every mother crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot.
Why are you so mean?
There's
guy
a
has, like, a
caravan that
kid's-
runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets.
Dang, what is he
It's managed
laughing
by
at?
the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goot.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
This was like a man child.
Poor fingers!
He acts like a 7-year-old with like a
Jill,
adult body.
you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
You better be careful.
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Alright, so what we gotta look for again? We gotta go to this place called Auckland? Light Sneeze Cleft, Eastern Dalmatia, a narrow pass through otherwise impassable mountains, thought to have been torn from rock by the very gods themselves. The desert again. Eastern Dalmatia. Onward.
How are you feeling?
Let's go over here now.
Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. The new boy.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Oh snap, I didn't even see that. Leg eater? That's what this thing is called, huh? Here we go. Get him out. Charge us up. Go. Got that out. 2. Let's get it. Get it out. Rising point and it's done. What the heck is this?
They have a hideaway of their own.
Alright, gotta get y'all out. Go. Now, Torgal. Use the limit break. You're done. Alright, here we go. Why is Joe just standing right there? Done. Hooray! Y'all said nothing to my levelness power! I'll try. You're done for. Let's go!
We've done the Republic a service.
Open that. Alright.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold at least.
Wait.
The path continues on the other side.
Oh, this is the old one. Looks like it. Why is it over here? I don't know. What the heck? What is that? What are these things? Fallen Hunter? Go, get it. Thunderstorm? I'll drive. Get it. Done. Take of this. You're done. Get it. Alright, here we go. I can feel the vibration from the waters in my controller. The final sin, the Dominican Republic.
So this is Zemeckis.
This looks amazing.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
that the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominants and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us.
Something about to happen.
Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Something's about to happen. I already know it. Okay, maybe not. Meanwhile, Sea of the Imperial Court. Oh, this place again. With that woman and the child. Audience chamber. Imperial face.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sambrec.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god.
You ain't God.
The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh.
Why is his cane so long? Like a sword.
Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sambrec.
Father.
I will not listen.
I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrek.
I thought she was
Prince
his
Dion.
husband. Or
I trust you
wife.
will continue to serve your emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch!
Dang, you just hit me?
You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Oh God, listen to you.
Sire, forgive me.
Man, why are you so listening to him?
This
man?
audience is over.
No, that's your father, boy.
Come, your radiance. The Rowena
Treat like some
Syndicate
servant.
awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
That's so funny. You can help or
Count
something?
your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
Oh, she's a witch. Dang, why is the thunder intensifying? Okay, now we're back over here. Okay, and they showed us that for a reason.
The Boklat markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to the inside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened.
Use this on this.
So we can wait for the siege to
Harry! Get it! Go! Go! He's done. I thought it was easy. But man, just look at this. This place is huge. My goodness.
More refugees.
And they're all making for the crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
Was this at the beginning of the desert area? I don't even know. It might. Oh, this is different, right? Back over here. The ball-clad markets.
There are no crystals here.
Yeah, I believe this is
where we're
new.
supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Let me carry your goods.
Alright.
I'm cheap.
Ball-clad obelisk activated.
Peaches and pears.
Alright, goots. Should be over here. The ball-clad markets.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
That looks good. Let me get one.
How much? For a measly crust of bread? You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
Wow. I'll take one. How much?
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Looks like we aren't the only
Inspection.
ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass.
How we get one? We
Let's go and
sneak through?
find Good, shall we?
Gotta do this sneaky. Where is Goots?
He must be around here somewhere.
Taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
It's right
I'll
here.
take the large one.
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Good. Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me.
I'm there.
A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where! I've got a pal in Bocklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure no one else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Dude, why we always gotta keep doing
Let's
this?
keep an eye out for this red chocobo then.
And the other on our
Red
purses.
chocobo.
Out of my sight, wretch.
Alright, let's go. Red chocobo. Oh, this? Okay, they gotta be in here.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
Goots?
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh. Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either.
Nope.
Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct?
Yep.
Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means. So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market? Yes, and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and 2 birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion goods?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
Find.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive. Torgal.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
What's that? Good Joe. She's like, what'd you just give him? Seal obtained. You accept the crimson color from Alois.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
All these side missions, man. They're making us do so many side missions for no reason. Okay, so this whole time I've been playing, I did not take this off. I'm gonna start putting the Titan on. That's how we do the Titan right there. Abilities. Use this. Guess I get these. Guys, literally, I was looking at my friend's playthrough that played this, and I noticed that you could change the abilities thing. I didn't know how to do it. I just figured it out, but alright, suck this dude now.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
Gotta keep going to point A, point B.
With me to the Dominion.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Talk to this kid right here. Did you take it?
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
Let's ask him.
Excellent.
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Better not.
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
We didn't do anything to you. Let's talk to her.
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
She probably knows.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Why do you keep... Oh my. This is hilarious. They keep making us do all these errands. They're dragging this, man. They're not actually telling... Like, this has nothing to do with the main story. All we had to do was just talk to this dude right here.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
It's right here.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
They
Chance
handed
to be
it
a fine
over?
thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
We're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You just cussed?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
You ain't going nowhere, boy.
Hansa, where are you going?
I'm just gonna let him get away.
So that was Hansa, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
Great, now we gotta play tag, catch. Where do you
Can't
go?
have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Better run faster. What is he doing right here?
Did you see a boy run past?
Oh, we're just asking.
He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
Alright, that's all I need to know. Can you go over here?
Gotcha!
Oh, that's him right there. I see you. Cornered yourself, did you?
Cornered.
It's all right, Hansa. I'm not going to hurt you.
Walking up to him really fast, though.
I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me a good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hansa.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him! I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Uh-oh. Are they right there? Y'all using little children?
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Chill, man.
Don't hurt him.
I'm not the one who did it.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are.
Okay, fine. You wanna fight?
That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo.
Goots. What are you doing with these people?
Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
This is like a filler episode. Does this have anything to do with the story?
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Alright, just give me back my pass now. Maybe I gotta fulfill his request.
What's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
Sounds
all
good
right
to me.
Then. Hansa, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
To Leighton's Cleft, then?
I just need the pass,
Leighton's
man.
Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
Doing all this just to get a stupid pass. Alright, here we go. Alright, y'all. It's your turn. Let's go.
That's the one who's been sticking
Let's
his
use
nose
this
in
now.
our
Upheaval.
business.
Let's go. Oh! That's sick, man. That's my first time using that. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Use this. Titan block. Dude, it's my Titan block. Y'all can't hit me. This is too overpowered. Let's go.
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
What?
Is that them over there?
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It will be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Found our target.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay, let's go. Slay the enemies.
It's that guard from Bockland. Kill him. Kill them all.
Let's go, boy. Take these raging fists. Let's get it. Go. Block that. Dude. Oh my dang. Dude, this is like so overpowered. Block. Hooray! Let's go! Oh my gosh. Took so much damage. What time it is, boy? Kill me! Get out! We're done. Done. Let's go. We're done. Get it! Puncher! Get it. Oh, that scared me. I thought I'd die right there. Dodge that. Use one potion just to be safe. Oh my gosh. Upheaval. Let's get it. Alright. Let's go. Ignition. We're done. Let's go. Now, give me my pass. All our loot's right there. Gotta be in there.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and
give us the pass first.
Be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Alright, Los, let's talk.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goots's pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid.
I ain't Sid.
Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor.
The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
Can you accept the Crimson Compass from
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
So join. The 2 emblems are joined to form the collar and compass.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
Yeah, no thanks. I will not take that. All right.
Then, let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Did all that just to get that pass.
Really want to be is a...
Here you are, Goots. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to El and Theo, too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Miss El's given us a job shifting the chocobo at the stables. It was hard work,
Dude,
and the
why?
pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fed.
You stick at it then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
Yo, this dude. Why does he act like a child? I don't know, man. That's just his character.
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
We got you.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, we run these streets now. Got the pass. Who's gonna stop us? Hopefully no one, so we can get through this. Sometime later, meanwhile, Sea of the Imperial Court.
I see.
Reception chamber.
And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
Oh, that's Joshua.
I am.
What do they look alike, though?
I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind. Then the fiend works from the shadows. I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts, and more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot. Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight. I cannot. Not yet. Your Highness, please. As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered. Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake. I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may.
Oh, is he having flashbacks?
What do you know of my blood?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from
who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
Settle down. That ain't
In
funny.
consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness.
Am I supposed to listen
Emperor
to you?
Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
Dang. Just walking off smooth with it. We're going to pay for what you have done.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes. Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief. You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you, Your Highness. Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea. I should like nothing more.
Right, sir. Uh-oh, not this again.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
What?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you.
How do you know what he's doing is right?
This is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
Gonna kill them. Dang, man. Oh, what? Are we about to fight? This is new. This is the other side to it. The Crystalline Dominion. Isles of Ark. For years, Drake's Tale has provided this relatively tiny nation with a wide-reaching influence rarely afforded nations of the same size. Okay. Is this a new area? It might be. I don't think we've been over here before. Good toggle.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
They're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the mother crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
Wake up, Torgal. Uh-oh. This is not
What is
good.
it, boy?
It's a fight. What's this? Fire? Uh-oh.
Quickly, run!
Uh-oh. Stop Sander, kid. Get out the way.
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal!
Dang, this dude jumped over the whole entire story building.
This way.
Now we're doing parkour. That's crazy if they get on top of there. Wow, man. Dang, this dude Torgal jumped so high. Well, now we're fighting right here. This is a new mission, Fire in the Sky.
The city's on fire.
I'm sure Gooch is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna have to end off the episode here. I really hope you all enjoyed today's episode. This episode was just another, filler episode. Just doing a bunch of errands, going to point A, point B. Now, we gotta go find Gooch. This place on fire now. Thank you all so much for watching today's episode. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, you guys already know what to do. Make sure you guys leave a like down below. Stay safe, God bless, and until next time, I'll see you all later.
I'm always with you.
Goodbye.